Good morning. We have our coffee going. We are getting up, getting ready for a day at the aquarium. We're going to head out to the Oregon Coast Aquarium for the first time and check that out. And after that, we're going to take a scenic drive up the 101 along Oregon Coast Highway and see what we can find, depending on how long the aquarium takes us. So we'll take you along with us, and hope you enjoy it.
Morning.
Morning. Follow Daddy. Look up here, guys. Whoa. Oh, look at this shark, Crystal. That's a big one.
I know.
Look at how big that one is.
What do you see, Patrick? What do you see?
These guys are gonna swim over. Holy crud, he's huge! Whoa, that's a weird looking fish.
Whoa! What the? Oh my gosh, that orange one looks so green. It is that one. And look at its eyes. It just looks like. It feels like you can touch it.
Where, Brantley?
No, look down there. Look down there. What is that thing?
It looks like just a bubble in the glass or something.
What's the stick sticking out of here? There's something like so creepy. But it's really not. See?
It's like rubbing itself on the rocks down there.
What do you think, buddy?
Oh, look at that big one. Look at that one down there. Bristol, that thing is bigger than you. Longer, yeah. Probably weighs more than you too.
to touch them. But I don't want to touch it. Glass. Yeah, I'm punching. Oh, look at those ones on top of the rock. It looks like a little rainbow. Whoa, Mom, do this. It looks like the rock moves. Oh, Mom, look at that big starfish over there. It looks like a fat one.
Oh, that big orange one?
Yeah, it looks like a big fat one.
Where's it? Oh, I see.
Look at that thing.
So I read that, or I saw a video that said that they used to have, like, before COVID, they had 200 volunteers, and right now there's 8 of them taking care of all these tanks.
Look at that one. It looks like broccoli. Like a white piece of broccoli. Whoa. Well, look at a piece of coral down there. It's just big.
Isn't it cool how if you look closely, look at that's the colors. You know how you were asking what the colors were? Those have to be little anemones. Because look at them.
Well, we're from Bend, Oregon.
Nope, there's one.
Really?
That's cute.
Oh, funny. Let's go check it.
We should just play with them. You might have let it see.
They have volunteers here. When you get older, you can volunteer and you can learn how to clean the tanks and feed them.
You gonna jump in the shark tank?
No. I would never do that ever.
Here comes a good one right here.
Oh, it looked at us. They're putting on a little show.
It's not what it feels like. They just swim around like they're putting on a show. These things are big.
They have like 2 fins. Huh?
Oh, they're like little feet. Here comes one
Oh,
right
look,
here.
upside down.
Oh my gosh. It looks like a little show.
He just did a barrel roll. See that, Bubs?
Yeah, well, they're just like a
They're furry. Remember, it's oh, look, here comes a big one on the bottom.
You gonna put on the show? Oh, he's looking.
There's so many of them, it's hard to
Oh,
capture.
she's upside down. I know, one of them was just like straight up and down. Literally straight up and down. Isn't that cool?
So the other ones are really big.
Those are big ones. Those are huge.
So what were your questions on the?
Oh yeah. She wanted to know how long they can hold their breath, the sea otters and the seals. Look how long their tentacles are. I wonder why they're so long. What do you guys think?
It's like, oh, I don't know. Look at this. This thing is moving. Mom, this thing is moving. It's like a big fruit crab. Big crab. What's that big orange thing? Look at that fish and that. Look at blue under there. I see an orange. I feel like when you're closer, you can see a little orange. Black blanket. Yeah.
So colorful.
So we just got done with the aquarium. What do you think?
It was awesome. It was really cool.
It was a lot more than I was expecting. I know that there's a lot of it is still closed right now due to the times, but we could definitely appreciate them being open. We had to wear a mask the whole time, not a big deal.
Yeah, they did a great job making sure that they stagger in small groups, and you can only go one direction in there, and there's signs and there's sanitizer like every 25 feet it felt like.
I actually didn't mind it, like, because with the staggering in, I think they only allow 35, maybe 40 people in per every half hour, and I don't even think we came close to that number.
Yeah, so it felt like you got enough time at like each of the exhibits. You weren't rushed. It didn't feel rushed. We met a lady who works here, and she spent some time with us and talked to the kids about seals and birds and sea lions and stuff like that. So that was really cool.
You can appreciate the volunteers and everybody that, you know, a lot of time and effort is put into keeping like aquariums and zoos and stuff like that open, and you know, for our enjoyment and the kids to have a good learning experience, you know. So we definitely we enjoy that. Now we're gonna go get some lunch. Thinking lunch.
Yeah, lunch. And
she's hungry again, so so now we're gonna go get some lunch. I think we're gonna try to go down to
maybe the Sea Lion Cave.
Sea Lion Cave in a little bit. We'll see how it goes, and we'll catch you the next stop. I didn't realize you brought that in here.
We stopped to have lunch at this super cute Mexican restaurant in Newport, Oregon. Really cute. Amazing chips and salsa. Everybody knows you gauge Mexican food based on the chips and salsa. And you can see the ocean.
So we just got done eating at a Mexican restaurant right here in Waldport. It's right on the corner off of Highway 101. As we're sitting there, we're looking out into the bay here, and I don't know if the GoPro's probably not going to pick it up, but there's people out there crabbing on little aluminum fishing boats, and I'm thinking I'm going to have my brother-in-law bring up to Steve Irwin Jr. for our day after the Thanksgiving annual fishing trip. So if you're watching this, brother-in-law, we're going to need I'm going to need you to bring up that 10-footer. I think we can handle the ocean. I think we've graduated, you know, and crabbing would be awesome. I think it is like 10 feet. It's like,
I think it is. It's not very big.
it's our, you know, you work with what you have.
You know what? These boats out here aren't much bigger.
It's crazy. No, they're bigger for sure, but
They're
like,
much bigger. Look at that one. It looks like it has, like they're paddling.
bring the boat, Chris. Bring the boat. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's cool. It's cool coming from the aquarium and then coming out to a place like this and the things that you learned at the aquarium. It's just amazing to think how much sea life is out there. You know, we saw such a small amount at the aquarium and we thought it was so cool, but when you put it into perspective and how much sea life is out there, how much bigger the sea life is, I don't know, it's pretty cool.
I agree. Pretty cool. Let me give you the Brantley answer. Brantley, what do you think?
Pretty good.
Bristol?
Awesome.
All right, let's head down the trail a little bit more. There's a huge one swarming back there too.
I wonder how come you have to see waves like this, like whenever you're close to them, but whenever you go out there you can't see waves like this flat. You got whoa!
Comes a really big one.
Oh.
Brantley, look out there.
Look at wow. There was a huge one. That was so freaking cool. Whoa. Oh my god! That is so cool. I could just do this all day.
I know, me too. Whoa.
Like the more waves are coming and the more wider it gets, huh? It was all blue, but now it's white, huh?
Oh, there's one.
Oh my god! There's a big one! Oh, did you? Yeah! Oh, there's a big one. There's a big one.
And you can sit here all day and just watch it. It's entertaining, huh, Bristol?
Oh yeah! Look at all of this. Those waves are huge.
So we made it to there she is.
I have to stand on a rock.
So we made it to the floor of Devils Churn. You can, as these waves pound against these rocks, you can actually like feel the,
Like, feel it in your chest.
yes. It's pretty cool. This is a must do if you're ever on Highway 101 between Florence and Newport, for sure, but check this out. And there's Devil's Punch Bowl.
So we're here at Devil's Punch Bowl, and it's not high tide, so it's not as dramatic as I think we were hoping, but
We'll be back.
that's all right. It's still really cool. Yeah, we'll come back for sure. We'll catch when it's really dramatic. We'll share that with you guys.
Still a nice day. Still pretty cool.
Beautiful.
Let's go explore some more.
Where are we at?
We have no clue.
What did we stumble upon?
Some Yakima.
Lighthouse, historic, something or other. But we're gonna go check it out.
We just went down the road and like there was a fee, but we have a pass, and then they're not charging a fee right now, I guess. So that's cool. We have no clue.
There's an interpretive center, so we're gonna go figure out where we're at.
What's an interpretive center? What a difference a few miles makes, huh?
Yeah, what is it like? It was less than 5 miles. Sunny.
I don't know why you'd have to sport road ventures like that. That's just a little too much, don't you think?
So the guy's wearing one?
What?
Too?
Apparently his sweater says it, but that was a fail for sure. Win some, you lose some. But what a day. We've just been out exploring since first thing this morning.
Yeah. Wow. 9 o'clock. It's almost 4 now. Full day. Full day.
Full day of exploring. Supposed to be a lighthouse here, but I think they should turn the light on.
It looks like the beaks are stuck together or something.
Yeah? Are they kissing?
Oh, never mind. Is that all bird poop?
Found a bum. What are you doing?
Trying to get a picture. Oh, here we go. Look, it's standing in it. One more time, do that again.
Like anybody has quarters right now anyways with the coin shortage. So we're here at,
I don't know if it's Yaquina or Yaquina. I don't know.
we don't know how to say it, but we just stumbled upon this on the way back to camp and amazing.
Yeah.
Like this is a must stop on the Oregon coast for sure. It was free entry, which was awesome, and it's a short little walk from the parking lot to get up to the lighthouse. But we just we didn't have this plan. We just stopped. There's so many stops like this along the Oregon coast. It's just amazing. So
Yeah, the lighthouse is freshly painted, so it's beautiful right now.
someone needs to turn on the light though.
Someone needs to tell the keeper.
Yeah, it's a little foggy out. It was crazy because a couple miles up the road it was sunny. So we're back at camp after a long day. I hope you guys enjoyed the views that we took, and it was definitely one of the longer days we've had since we've been on the coast, and really just out exploring. It's normally we'll spend about 2 or 3 hours and go out explore something and capture things on film, but
We were out and about, gosh, 7 hours, maybe 8 hours today.
Yeah.
It was a long day, but it was a really good day. We did a lot.
We're pushing our limits slowly, you know, especially with the kids. You know, the aquarium was awesome. They got to learn a lot, and I think that that's one of their favorite things to do, like is aquariums, zoos, as well as like hiking and stuff. They just like being out. I mean, they're kids.
Yeah.
Anything that you know, they can get out and like see life.
Yeah.
You know, for sure. But we did that, and then from the aquarium we went up to Seal Rock. We just pulled over real quick, and that was something that we're gonna kind of backtrack and go do another day again.
Yeah, we didn't pull into the state park this time, but we will for sure go back and watch the waves.
And then
rocks.
after that, we ended up going to Devils Churn, and that was just an amazing experience. Like,
Yes, that's a must-do if you're on the Oregon coast between Newport and Florence. That's, I mean, it was really cool. We weren't there during high tide, but it felt like it was high tide. You know, I mean,
I want to be there during a storm. Like
It's-
that would be. I mean, just the impact when those waves hit those rocks, just
Yeah.
to feel it was just.
and it's cool because you get to see it from like several different levels. You know, you start out at the top and then you can go down a little bit and, you know, see it, and then go down all the way to where you're down on the rocks and the waves are crashing, not over you, but you're at the same level.
She
as
tried pushing me out. I mean, I wasn't gonna get that. She was like, "Go get that shot." I'm like, "Nope, not happening."
But when you get lower and lower down there, like you can feel like that vibration of the rocks hitting, or the waves hitting the rocks. Like you can feel it like in your chest almost. You know, it's really cool. It's definitely a must do.
What did we do after that? We went.
Went and had lunch in Waldport.
We had lunch in Waldport and just looked out over the bay, and that was watching the fishermen fish, and that was pretty cool. And after that, we went up to Devils.
Devil's Punch Bowl.
Yes, the second Devil. we
Yeah,
went to.
that's north of Newport.
So we went there, and that was a little bit more surprising because it was like more of a surfing vibe going on there, and which was cool. And the tide wasn't like really blowing the water up through like we wanted to see. So I think that's another one I would like. I'm waiting for a storm to come through because I want to go see both of those and get some footage. And I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, Corey wants to go visit those during a monsoon.
Is that all you got, Mother Nature? Let's do this. So I'm kidding.
It's 2020. I told Corey, don't test 2020.
So no, we definitely enjoyed our day today for sure.
Yep.
And then on the way back, we went to the
Oh yeah.
what was it called? Yakima or
We don't know how to say it, but we're gonna
We
call
don't.
it Yaquina
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse. Yes.
Yes, that was pretty cool, and that was just we saw it and I just turned, and I don't normally do that, but we did that and saw another lighthouse. I think that's our third lighthouse on the Oregon coast that we've got to go check out. I would like to go in one of these days, but
It was crazy though,
time.
because when we left Devil's Punch Bowl, it was sunny and beautiful, and then we pull 5 miles down the road, and it's freezing, and the marine layer is just caked over you. You can feel it on your skin and your hair. And then we left there, and 5 miles down
on your
the road,
mask too. I mean, it's all over your mask. It's crazy.
we left the lighthouse, and 5 miles down the road, it was sunny and warm as could be.
Yes.
That's the Oregon coast for you, though.
Yes, it's pretty cool. But anyhow, we're gonna wrap up this video. We're gonna go have a happy hour or two, and we're gonna cook up some dinner, and we'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.